What's up, everybody? Slater Gaming here. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make 10-foot demigods, 20-foot demigods, 100-foot demigods on NBA Live with all the attributes. First thing you're going to need is make sure you have a jailbroken console. If you do not have a jailbroken console, you cannot do this. Please do not ask me how to do this without a jailbroken console. It's not possible. Once you have a jailbroken console, you also need some sort of RTE tool. There's a lot of RTE tools for jailbroken consoles out now. The one I use is PS4 Reaper. I don't know if this one's available anywhere. It's probably hard to find. This is like a super old one, but I have another RTE that I use. But this is, for the sake of this video, I'm just use this one because this one is the most user friendly. So you're gonna have to make sure you have an RTE tool, and to get your RTE tool connected, if you don't already know how, you make sure whatever host you're using to run the jailbreak, make sure you run the PS4 debug if that host has a PS4 debug. If not, just go to this website and run your PS4 debug after you run your golden hen, and that's gonna make it to where you can use the RTE tool with your IP address from your console. Now, to get your IP address from your console, I'm pretty sure by now you should know how to do that. If you are able to jailbreak, you should know how to get your IP, but if not, you just come here and you see your IP address is right there. So that's what IP address you're going to enter onto the RTE tool. Alright, now that you got NBA Live all booted up, go ahead and create your build. Now, I don't really think it matters what build that you create, since you're gonna have all of the attributes anyways.
This is it.
But I don't really play this game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if the build really affects anything if you have all the attributes. And by all the attributes, I mean even the ones you don't see. So like the injury attribute, free throw attribute, all of those are gonna be maxed out. For the sake of this video, I guess I'll just make a slasher. Now, once you get to this screen, this is where you go ahead and do all of the edits in the RTE. So to get your height, you want to go into whatever RTE you're using and then go ahead and get connected. And for the height, the memory map location is 935. It's gonna be for your height and your weight. So you just want to find your memory map location 935, check that. And then your height is going to be your inches. So 6 foot in inches is 72 inches. So you just want to search for 72. Alright, and then just increase 1, 73. Alright, and then you can just drop it down 1, hit refresh, and so both of these are going to be your height values. Now you can set that to whatever you want. If I wanted to do 20 feet, just do 20 times 12, which that's going to be 240. So let's say if I want to make a 20-foot build, let's just do it for the sake of the video. Alright, and it's not going to change just yet. Normally what you have to do is you have to click continue, go back, and then that's when you'll see like the change there. So make sure you don't adjust your height though, because if I press it once or twice or whatever, it's gonna make me go back to the regular size. So what you want to do is just when you click send or whatever tool you're using, just make sure when you set those values, you click continue, go back, and then that's when you'll see all of the changes. Now as far as the speed, vertical, and all of the other attributes, those are going to be in 1743. So we're gonna go find 1743 here. I am going to search for my speed, so let's just do 91. right, and then just bring that value down or up. So now I'm going to search 86. Alright, there goes your speed. And that's going to be for the rest of these attributes here. Now I have a script that I created in Python that once I get my speed, I will just get the rest of the other attributes. Now for you guys to go ahead and get the other attributes, if you're not familiar with how memory works, or if you're not really familiar with memory at all, like address locations and stuff like that, I would maybe look up a video on how that works, maybe just a quick tutorial, so you get a better understanding of the way memory works and how you want to edit it. But just a quick overview, all you want to do is just bring this address here. Just go ahead and you want to search that address, and then these attributes, these are all your attributes here. So this is going to be the attribute for my speed. This is going to be next attribute. These are going to be next attribute. These are all your hidden attributes. So what you'll have to do is, if you don't have a program to do it for you, you just want to add 4 to whatever your speed starts at. So your speed is going to be the first one. So you add 4. That's going to be your next attribute. Add 4. That's your next attribute, and then so on and so forth. I think there's somebody else in the Discord that maybe has an easier way of doing it. I don't know. So the way I do it is I save this cheat table here. So I just go ahead and click on save that cheat table. I go ahead and open up the cheat table here, and then I open up my script, which is here. So here's my script. There's my cheat table. So all I have to do for my script is enter in the last column, and then enter in this column here. And then it returns all of the hidden values that I need, and will automatically apply them. So just put that there. Make sure everything looks good, which it does, and then all I have to do in this tool now is just open up that table. So where is it? Cool. So I send this. It's going to be a little bit laggy because I guess when you have a lot of values, it kind of lags a little bit, especially when you're enabling all of them at once. So if I go ahead and look back into that memory right there, if it doesn't lag, all of my values are 101. So those are going to be all my hidden attributes. Now all you have to do now, once you have that, you can uncheck these manually. The easiest way to do it is go to your cheat table and then just delete all of them, because doing that manually, it's going to be laggy because they're all enabled at one time. Just go ahead and do that, and then you should be good. And all of your values are still going to be there because there hasn't been any change in memory to change those values. So once you have that, all you have to do is just finish your build. So I'm going to hit continue. Going to be 20 foot, and then I'm going to hit continue again, and then changes are saved. Another thing I didn't mention is when you're going into this screen, you don't want to have anything locked here, because if you do, it's going to crash your game, and then you're going to have to restart everything all over. You're going to have to re-jailbreak your PS4 and everything. Make sure you don't have any values locked. Now to show that I have everything, I'm going to have to play a league Rise game. The league game I meant. And so you see here, these are 2 of the attributes that are 101, and the other hidden attributes will also be 101. Now when the game restarts, I think they're gonna cap at 95. There's some sort of coding within the game that, I guess, does a check on the attributes and it changes them to max out at 10 or 95 if they don't have any boosts or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to get this account to level 50 by going and putting it on my PS5, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do the attributes at the end. So give me 1 second. Alright, so now that I'm back, I had to boost my characters to level 50 on my main console because I am on version 1.00 on my jailbroken console of the game. So I guess when that version was out, the skip to level 50 with attributes and everything wasn't a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do your skill points. That way you can go ahead and just get to the maximum attributes. You can go ahead and unlock all your attributes here. Now the ones that we set earlier, since they weren't unlocked, technically those didn't stick, but every other attribute should stick. Another thing about the attributes, the skill attributes, they have hard caps on what they can be, but the icon skill, that doesn't really have a hard cap. I believe it's 4 bytes, which is like some large number, so you can put like 99999. You could do whatever you want to do there, but I don't really know if that changes the actual performance or if that's just a visual thing. So for these attributes, you can manipulate them to say whatever, but once you reload the game, they're gonna be whatever the hard cap is. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. Skill points. So for the skill points, you want to have 935 selected, and that should be the same. 935 is the same that you use for your height. So just go ahead and search for whatever your skill points value is for in the 935 memory map. Alright, and then you're gonna go ahead and spin some. So I'm gonna spin like 2 or 3. And then you wanna go ahead and just search again. There we go. And then you can set this to whatever you want, so 99999, whatever. And then for it to reflect, just go ahead and spin 1, and then now you have all of your skill points, unlimited skill points basically. You go ahead and max your character out, do whatever you want. For the icon skill, you can go ahead and upgrade this. I'm gonna show you how to get this to the number that you want. I believe the map for this is 1743 or 930. It's one of the other. So I'm gonna just search in both and see what we get. So my current is 72. Alright, and then I'm gonna upgrade it to 76. Alright, and then I'm just upgrade it one more time. Whoops. Just hit refresh. Okay, so all 3 of these values here. So like I could set it to like 99999. That's for all 3. And then the next upgrade you do, upgrade it back out, and it did not stick. Huh. Let me see. Maybe you have to lock it. There you go. So you just lock it, make an adjustment, go back, and then you should see your dunk. Now this is gonna stay on reset. So Whenever you reset the game, that's gonna stay. If you do that for the rest of these don't stay. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a way for them to stick yet, but I think that's just gonna be the programming of the game. So I don't really think there's anything you can do about that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just go ahead and complete the league, the first match, so I can go ahead and show you guys all of the attributes are indeed um, all are max attributes, even the ones you don't see. Once I get this league match completed, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all of the attributes, and that should be the end of the video.